Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium in Oxford, Mississippi. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the Ole Miss Rebels. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Guys, I caught up with Tennessee's head coach before the game. He is so excited because this crowd has been one of their best assets all season. They make every game difficult. When a hard opponent comes in, the crowd rises to their best occasion. And he's been telling the students all week, we need you today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And the Vols will kick off first, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Ole Miss offense will have the ball first. Jonte Cook the second. He's going to get plenty of targets. In fact, this ought to be one of the better wide receiver matchups you'll see.
And I'm just telling you, being around Jesse Palmer all week, these two schools, he wouldn't mind playing for these schools because they develop the wide receiver position year in and year out. They find guys with athletic ability that are playmakers, and it's no different today. Palmer, talk about these two dudes.
Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right. I mean, they fit this game in the tradition of both these schools, putting out All-American receivers, Bolitnikoff winners, first-round draft picks at the position, and you've got two of those guys here in this game. They're each going to get a bunch of...
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Rebels want to move quickly. Moving the pocket, it's Knight. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense. Not giving up any big plays and forcing the fourth down.
On the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Volunteers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Braylon Staley. He'll spend a good portion of this one matched up against Boone Carter, one of the most dynamic defensive backs in college football.
And man, this matchup just brings so many scouts, like so many people wanting to see one of the best wide receivers, one of the best corners. Who's going to win this matchup? Palmer, they are watching because this is NFL talent on NFL talent, and this will absolutely affect draft stock.
This is probably the best one-on-one matchup we're going to see in all of college football this week specifically. You've got two guys that are going to be going toe-to-toe at the next level as well. These guys are going to make a lot of money, and whichever of these guys gets the better of the other today, I think gets a leg up in that competition and that conversation when we get to draft time.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Rolling right and going deep. Got a wide open receiver. Touchdown Vols! Once he got some room, it was over.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Rebels offense is back on the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Straight ahead, it's Chroma. It's a runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry up.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
I think a lot of fans were hoping that this offense maybe made some adjustments considering how much they struggled the last time they took the field. And early in this first quarter, it still seems like they're trying to iron some things out, just not clicking the way they need to be.
The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They've got him corralled. 3rd and long coming up. Scanning the field, it's Knight. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Fresh set of downs going up top. Turns it upfield. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. The Vols can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, it's Gordon. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Love that throw there. And I remember as a Gator playing against Tennessee, you knew as a quarterback you were going to have to bring your A game to the park because of who was on the other sideline. I played against Peyton Manning, and I played against T. Martin, who won a national championship there. They have a legacy at that position. And this guy for Tennessee, he has a chance to be the next great one.
Taylor wants to throw. He'll pull it down and run. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Lets it fly, and he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Quick give. It's Gordon. Touchdown, Tennessee! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
The sure hands, it's Croma. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Tells the run, wants to pass. Fires to the middle.
Oh, it should have been a pick, baby.
They need a big play. They need their confidence to get going, get the mojo going, considering they really struggled their last time out. They just don't seem to have figured it out quite yet here in the first quarter.
Finds his big tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And the Rebels in the hurry up. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Out wide right, it's Croma. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. The Rebels are marching down the field.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
Long way to go on second down. Fires on the move. Complete in the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets them up at the 26 for the first down. The Rebels, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The run inside. It's Croma. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. After one quarter of play, let's take a look and see how these running backs are doing. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period will be a second down. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Tough run here, it's Croma. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Rebels! Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
And he's not going to take the touchback. He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it out. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Trying to make magic with his feet. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Taylor wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. You take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Snap on first down, wants to throw.
Well, get the fuck out of here.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He would have loved to make the big
Sailed it.
return there,
That's
but he
beat up.
still gives his team the ball at the 37. Motion from the wide receivers. Just going to keep it after the snap. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Look out. On the move to the left. He's going to take off. Still running at the 40. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this third and short. Plows his way ahead. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins.
And he's got room.
Both of y'all get blocked by the same nigga, guy.
Take it in and house it. Touchdown, Rebels. Extra point here will tie the game.
Well, it's been a tale of two quarters, I think, safe to say. And for this offense, they were sleepwalking a little bit early in the first quarter, but they've come alive now in the second quarter. They've made some plays. You can see them playing with a totally different confidence, a totally different sense of urgency, and they feel right now, David, like they're unstoppable.
And the game just completely flipped, wasn't it? Like, it was kind of crazy. It felt like this was going to be a blowout, and then all of a sudden you rattle off a couple of touchdowns. We got a great game, kind of back and forth. Now, which team can keep the momentum? Can get their offense and defense playing right at the same time?
72. You were the one that is killing
that
me.
Back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Might as well run him again. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
And they can't make the play on third down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth and long, making the adjustment. Got to make the play on fourth. Throws to the wideout.
Get the fuck
And
out.
the incomplete pass turns
Oh, well,
it
let's
over
go.
in their own end. Great place to start for this offense. Looking for a crease. It's Chroma. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo. Defense looks like they're coming. Looking for a man. It's Knight. Makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. He got it back corner of the end zone.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Drops back on first down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. And the Volunteers can really attack on this second and short. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. First down, 10 yards to go. He's changing the play. Wants to throw on first. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
The Volunteers with the 1st and 10. Taylor wants to throw. Rush is on. And down he goes. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Right side, it's Gordon. Stopped after a good pick.
We're going to call another timeout.
Just a tad short of the first down. Timeout is called. It's the second charge to Tennessee. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll try to get it through the air. Going to try to get it himself. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got 2 quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had tremendous success. That time the defense wasn't in position. They weren't able to rally to him early enough, and you kind of get the feeling moving forward, whichever defense figures out the other running quarterback first, that's probably the team that wins.
He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. And this offense has a chance to pull even as we get deep in the first half. Defense trying to hold on to the lead. No room to run, and he stops right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. After run, now throw. Touchdown, Volunteers! And they take it in for 6 more points. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. And after the extra point was good, it's even Steven here in the second quarter. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. These 2 defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like 2 heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Right down the middle. Over the middle it's Smith. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it's picked off at the goal line. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Baylor taking on the number 18 team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And it's the Bears With a statement victory here in a surprising result, going into this game, they did not look like the better team. The win puts them a game over 500 as this group looks to stabilize its season. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big 12. Now back to your game inside Vaught-Hemingway Stadium. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Vaught-Hemingway.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Rebels will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Ollie, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
The Vols head coach told me coming out of the locker room at the half, he said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. Two solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Back to you.
Ollie, thank you. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Taylor wants to throw it. Still looking to his right. He's going to run it. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his arm.
Got his man. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
There he goes. Past the 6. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. Hits inside, it's Smith. There's some room. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. From the red zone, it's Gordon. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Most offensive schemes are predicated on first down productivity. That will not go down as a productive first down play.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line credit because they were able to get penetration right off the snap and force a negative play.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Left side, it's Jackson. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Touchdown, Vols! They looked finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead.
That play calling menu just gets so much bigger when I got a guy, Jesse, that can do this. Like, he can run the football, such a weapon. We saw it all throughout this game so far, and you see it once you get closer to that red area, man. You get that +1 advantage having your quarterback that can be a running threat.
And the frustrating part for a defense, too, is that even when you're right, you're wrong. And we've seen on some of these runs today, guys have been in position to make a tackle, but they just can't get him down on the ground. He's got that dynamic running ability. He's a true dual threat. And right now, he's given this defense all they can handle.
To the air, it's Knight. Oh, pressure's coming. Out wide left, it's Croma. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. That holding call backs him up 10. It's now 1st and 20. Running inside, it's Croma. Turning it on! They bring him down, but a solid
14 yards
put them in position to pick up a 1st down. The Rebels are in the hurry-up. Pulls it on the option. Finding some room. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And the Rebels, after exploding for that huge run, back to work.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the 1st.
They'll move the tight end.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to.
Let's go.
That's where I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him because they're locked in on that star out wide.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gordon. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Trying to squeak through the pile. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really fit.
Makes a grab and room to run. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Vols are moving quickly down the field. Straight ahead,
that's what I needed.
Smith. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Keep it on the ground. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability to stop the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tennessee! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Off-play action.
Oh!
Catch in the middle. It's Cook. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him. A what a play there to pick up the first down.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And this has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how to...
It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
So here is the Tennessee offense. They've been feeling it, back-to-back touchdowns on the last 2 possessions to grab the lead, and now they'll try to extend it a little bit with this one. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Taylor wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Tight end finds a soft spot.
Why would you die?
He'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, it's Gordon. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Volunteers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. churns into the pile. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
I really like what I see from this offense with the lead in the fourth quarter, and they're moving the sticks. This is now the 6th play of the drive, and they've been able to stay on, bleed clock. They want to just continue doing exactly what they're doing right now.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Breaks into the open. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be. And that is no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
He breaks a tackle, and he used that stiff arm as a sledgehammer to bludgeon his way to a few extra yards.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. To the air, it's Knight. Quickly out to the tight end. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Now on the move. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another.
Makes the grab in their space. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Keeps it. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Man, that's crippling because offensively you had to do something with the football, make a play. You fumble the ball, put on the turf. Defense recovers. With this deficit, ball game over.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 2nd and long here. Changing the play. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Out wide right, it's Gordon. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Rush right in his face. He's sacked. This defense all over it. Now we got a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Quick give. It's Gordon. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Ole Miss calls its 2nd timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. Shoots it to the left. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. And the Vols will send out the punt unit.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the fourth quarter.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need it.
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. There he goes. Touchdown, Volunteers. The defense takes matters into its own hands. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
You got to be dumping something.
Because they never quit on the play. Yeah, they gave up a completion, but did you see them swarm to it, rip the ball out? They're able to scoop it, score. That is an unbelievable effort play by the defense.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Rebels offense is back on the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open.
Shakes a man, he might take off. Across the 35.
You already know they fumble happy.
The 36 and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Moves the pocket. It's Knight. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
Trying to escape and get it himself. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's 3rd down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the 1st down on 3rd down.
Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. A defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Looking to throw for it. Caught. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Makes the grab. It's Miller. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. One more play to pad the stats. Drops back. It's Knight. Fires toward the end zone. And that pass is incomplete. They were going for the consolation touchdown, but to no avail, and that's going to do it for this one. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
was everywhere, boy. Lost. Ooh. Dang, killing. Utah 23 with being 3-3. Get the fuck out of here.